Hello everyone and welcome to the Tennessee Innkeeper YouTube channel. My name is Trey. Sorry it's been so long. I've had a lot going on behind the scenes with work and just trying to get situated with the ant room and everything. A few things. You're going to hear the 3D printer starting in this video. My bad. I do that every time. I always start a print and I'm like, I need to record right now. But a few things. The Camponotus Penn colony I have unfortunately has met their demise. I've tried everything I could behind the scenes to keep them alive. I mean, their water's empty because it's been sitting for a minute. I've left them alone. I tried to keep this Outworld just where it was on the desk that it's been sitting on forever and just kind of throw food in there and let them do their thing, but they just stopped eating after a while. I'm really not sure. Here, let's see. Since they're all dead, here is their casita nest. You can see the queen in there. Unfortunately, yeah, everyone is dead. I'm not sure if when I first got this nest, if the biformica liquid that was in a liquid feeder in this old Outworld, when it leaked and maybe it got down in the nest where I couldn't clean it. Maybe that has something to do with the ants dying. That's why I have it capped off, because when it poured out, it was a sticky mess. I'm not sure if that has anything to do with it. I'm not sure if maybe the materials I used for the Outworld, maybe something in there just wasn't sitting right with the ants. I really don't know. This colony, they've been around, I think, since I started the channel. So, oh gosh, I don't even remember off the top of my head when I started the YouTube channel. I had them for a long time. And I was really hoping to see them thrive in this nest. But like I said, I'm not sure if it's something I did. The nest was too big when I moved them in here, maybe. I mean, that's like the only thing I could think of. Maybe I bothered them too much. There could be a lot of things. But unfortunately, Unfortunately, they have met their demise. So I really hate it, but that is the unfortunate part of ant keeping, and it's just something that we all gotta live with. A colony that you've had for so long, they just eventually die. The only positive to this is I can use this Outworld for my Formica colony, because they are just taking over the other Outworld that they have now. So it'll be nice having two Outworlds where maybe I can feed in one and they will take their garbage to the other. That is the hope. I doubt that that's what will happen, but it's worth trying. So in the meantime, I'm going to clean this Outworld out, try to let it send some hydrogen peroxide and whatnot, try to disinfect it the best I can. And yeah, it just sucks that that's what happened. I guess an upside to this unfortunate tragedy is that while I was at work 4 days ago, 4 days before filming this, I found an ant queen. You know what? I'll just show you. I think it's a little late for the species that I have, but I think it will be an exciting and fun start. Let me grab it real quick. All right. I have the test tube here. I was going to put her in a mini hearth. This is a clean mini hearth. I love putting my ants in the mini hearth, but I think for now, I'm just going to leave her in a test tube. So in the past, I had a Camponotus Americanus colony. I did end up selling them just because I needed a little extra cash. Nothing crazy. Just one little extra cash because I was trying to start a different hobby up. And I sold them. The family I sold them to is amazing. The kid was super excited, seemed very knowledgeable in the ant species, and he was very excited to have them. So I was fine with selling them. But here she is. Ta-da! Another Americanus queen. I believe she's Americanus anyways. She looks like the other queen. Her wings are still on. That's where I think that maybe it's a little late in the year for her to have been out and about, but she was crawling on the ground, which was a good sign. And actually, if you have seen my other videos, especially of my Formica queen, she still has her wings. So, just because the queen still has her wings, that does not mean anything. It could just mean that she couldn't get them off. So always keep that in mind. If you're out hunting for ant queens, it never hurts, rather, not fails. It never hurts to grab 2 or 3 queens of the same species if you want to have that much extra luck with trying to get a fertile one. So always keep that in mind, everybody. So I'm going to actually go ahead and put her back here in just a second. But I wanted to go ahead. Ooh, she keeps rolling around. I just want to go ahead and say thank you guys for being patient and keeping up with the videos and watching them. To all my new subscribers, I normally try to do giveaways. I think that right now it's just hard for me to sit down and make time to do a giveaway. But I think that the next one, just to help clear out my ant room a little bit, will be to give away some of my unused ant nests. So if that's something you guys are interested in and you are fine with receiving a used ant nest as a giveaway, comment down below if you're interested, and we'll see if we can make that happen. But I'm going to go ahead and end it here. She is not happy with me. She does not like the light. I'm going to put her back in the drawer I have her in. I'm going to show you guys my Formica colony as well, just because why not? And yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye. All right, let's check on the Formica. Boom. Big nest, no ants, right? They're all in the outworld. I just fed them. How dirty it is. I need to get in there and clean it. But here they are. They love them some dubia roach. They have water. It's in there. I've stopped using these because I could never get them out, and now it's just something for them to climb on. But that's going to do it, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.